So my custom feature involves using Scripting as a sole compiler toolchain to convert our C++ game engine into WebAssembly. This is significant because it streamlines the process for the developers and enthusiasts who wish to explore or utilize our game engine. Typically, setting up a game engine involves extensive configuration, including the tedious, including the header files and the linking libraries. By compiling the engines into our WebAssembly, we eliminate those barriers, enabling users to run the engine directly in their web browsers. This drastically reduced setup time and makes our technology accessible to a wider audience, enhancing user engagement and fostering a community of contributors. And for the second question, uh, clarify our achievements and outline our next steps in a structured manner that highlights our project management skills and future vision. For the past week, I successfully integrated the scripting library into our project, which involved refactoring the main file and rewriting the makefile to support WebAssembly compilation. So we use like the EMCC to replace the GCC as a compiler, and we also include all those like scripts and the header files needed for the scripting to rewrite the makefile. And things like the scripting, it supports the user SDL and also the box 2D well. So the integration process is kind of smooth, to be honest. And the refactoring process is also kind of useful things like for now as a web browser running a game engine, so we need to rewrite the whole main CPP to make it has to run the scripting main loop and cancel main loop to better achieve the user interaction on the web browser. And the result is both a functional local server and a GitHub page deployment. I will first show the local server. Now it's running, and we can open Safari local host, name as the physics game, and we can see that it runs pretty well to better show it in just like our running it in the locally. And since the scripting is using the LLVM, so the compile speed is kind of fast, which is like even better than our locally running those game engine. Yeah, so it's finished. And I also integrate all the compilation of the web browser into my portfolio. So basically, it's just like kind of running also just integrate those static page into my portfolio, the GitHub page, and so we can also like run this game on the website like for everybody to enjoy it. Yeah, so I just runs like exactly the same as as we run it in the local server and locally. Cool. So looking ahead to next week, my focus will be on two main enhancements. First, I plan to incorporate the web build of our game engine into the portfolio, which also involves designing a better user-friendly HTML template to improve the interface and user interaction. For now, we can see like the UI and also like the user interaction is kind of very poor and simple. And we plan to design a better, maybe like for users to customize the HTML template like for those web build. And secondly, to cater to gaming enthusiasts like myself who prefer physical controllers, I will try also like implementing joystick support. I think this addition is aimed at expanding the functionality of our game engine and providing a more and immersive experience for users. I think that's all. Thank you for your listening, and hope you enjoy the web build version as the custom feature of our game engine.